Hello, hello. Okay, here we are again. Gabo and
Two.
Jessica is on the way. Jessica is here.
Right.
Jessica with her hat, with her hat and her sunglasses. Okay, Jessica, just imagine
Yes.
this is Alana, right? This is Alana. And
Yes.
just imagine that Alana lives here in this neighborhood, right? And imagine that Alana lives on this floor. And there is an Italian restaurant here. When she says that there is a lot of noise downstairs, it means that she lives here and on the weekends she has to do this. Oh my goodness, this Italian restaurant is making me, crazy. You understand?
Yes.
So, could you imagine that you live here and there is an Italian restaurant and a lot of people crying and shouting and watching a soccer game and drinking beer? My goodness, there is a lot of noise. You understand this? This is the idea.
Yes.
When Alana said to Barry, there is a lot of noise on the weekend from the Italian restaurant downstairs. Downstairs means over there, downstairs, okay? But
Yes.
upstairs is there is another family, for example. Huh? You say that. Okay, are there any other words that you didn't understand in this conversation, Gabo? Are
No,
there
teacher,
any
it's
other
okay.
words? You understand it's okay? Okay, let's continue with the next page where we have a grammar focus. The grammar focus here is about countable and uncountable things, or probably quantity. Quantity, you know what quantity means? Amount. You know? When you're talking about quantifiers, what are quantifiers? When you say how much or how many. How much is for singular. How many is for plural. You understand the difference? Do you
Yes.
understand the difference? Okay. Now, let's listen to these quantifiers so that you can get the idea how to use them and when to use them. Okay? Pay attention.
Page 54. Exercise 9. Grammar focus. Quantifiers. How many and how much. Count nouns.
Are there many restaurants?
Yes, there are a lot.
There are a few. No, there aren't many. No, there aren't any.
No, there are none.
How many restaurants are there?
There are 10 or 12.
Non-count nouns.
Is there much crime?
Yes, there's a lot.
There's a little. No, there isn't much. No, there isn't any.
No, there's none.
How much crime is there?
There's a lot of crime.
Do you understand the difference between many and much?
Teacher,
Uh-huh.
how much is for plural?
How much is for singular, not for plural. Not for plural. How much is for singular. For example, if you say, how much noise? Noise is not countable. It's only noise. You understand? But when you say, how many restaurants are there around here? You can count restaurants, 1, 2, 3, and you can make it plural. You say, how many, right? Do you understand this? Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Any question? How much crime? Crime is in singular. How much crime is different when you say how many criminals the police caught. How many criminals? Because you're talking about people. Yeah. But crime is singular. So you say how much. If there is no crime, you say none. Huh? There is no crime, right? If you say there is no crime, there is none, right? There isn't any, or there isn't much. You go up. There is much crime. There is a lot of crime. And when you change it, few is for countable, but little is for non-countable. Little is for singular. Few is for plural. Many is for plural. Much is for singular. Okay? Do you understand the idea between much and many? Little and few? Is it okay?
Yes,
Yeah?
teacher.
So let's go to the Grammar Plus, which is on page 139, referred to the quantifiers. Pay attention. Okay, here we are, the quantifiers over here. How many and how much from page 54. Can you read the first explanation here, Jessica? Could you please
Yes.
read the first explanation here?
Okay. Use a lot with both count and non-count nouns. Are there many traffic lights of First Avenue? Yes, there are a lot. Is there much traffic? Yes, there's a lot.
Okay, pay attention. Observe. You can use lot, a lot, either for plural or for singular, right?
Okay.
Things that you cannot count. You cannot count, for example, sugar, coffee. You cannot count crime, water. You cannot count salt, pepper. You cannot count things that are in singular, but you can count, for example, glasses of water, spoons of sugar. You understand? Things that are countable. This is the difference between count and non-count nouns. Okay? Traffic lights is countable because you can count 1 traffic light, 2 traffic lights, but in general, if you say something that is non-countable like traffic is singular, it's not plural. So you don't say how many traffic. No. You have to say how much traffic. You don't say there are many traffic. No. You have to say is there much traffic as a question. You understand?
Yes.
And
Okay.
well, observe the negative form. If you use none, you do not include, well, Hazabeth is going to read this one. Okay, Hazabeth, can you please read this
Okay.
one?
Use any, not none, in negative statements. How much traffic is there on your street? There isn't any. There's none. Not there isn't none.
Okay, you cannot repeat the negation. Double negation doesn't exist in English. Double negation doesn't exist in English. You cannot repeat N apostrophe T and
It's
none.
not.
It's incorrect. Incorrect. Okay? You can say isn't any. Okay, any. But not isn't none. Okay, you can say is none with the non-countable, with singular, but you cannot say isn't none. Okay, Gabo, could you please read this one?
Use
Gabo, use.
how many with count nouns. How many books do you have?
Okay, how many pens do you have? You can count 1, 2 pens. Okay, now can you please continue reading the next one, Gabo?
Use how much with noun count nouns. How much traffic is there?
Observe that traffic is singular. You cannot count traffic like 2 traffics, 3 traffics. No, you cannot count traffic because this is singular, non-count. Huh? Non-count nouns. So you use how much. You don't say how many. How many is only for something that has plural, an S, something that you can count. But how much is for something in singular, something that you cannot count. Okay? Now, let's do this exercise that you are going to understand completely when to use many, when to use much, when you use a few, when you use a little. Few is for countable. Little is for non-countable. Okay? What do you say? Gabo, you are A, and Jessica, you are B. Okay? Gabo.
Is there much traffic in your city?
It's okay. Continue. What is your answer, Jessica?
Well, there's little traffic.
That's okay. There is a little traffic. Observe that traffic is non-countable. It's singular. So you say much and a little. Okay, Jessica, ask Hasa the second question. Hasa, could you please answer if it is many or none? Okay.
Okay. Are there many Wi-Fi hotspots around here?
No, they aren't many.
There aren't many. It's okay. Many and many. Why? Because Wi-Fi hotspots is plural. It's countable. You can count the hotspots.
Sure.
One hotspot at Plaza La Calma, at La Calma Park. There is a hotspot, and there is another at Starbucks right there on the corner of Mariano Otero and I don't know what is the name. It's the same
Patria.
Patria Avenue. You know. So you can see that there are 2 hotspots, one after the other, right? The Wi-Fi hotspots. Okay, continue. What do you say, Jessica, to Gabo? Number 3. What do you say?
Okay. How many restaurants are there in your neighborhood?
There are a lot.
Okay, very well. You have to use many because the restaurants are plural. You say there are because restaurants is plural. So you say are. How many are? Right? Continue. Gabo to Hasabev. Number 4.
Um, how much is how much noisy is there in your city?
Okay, good. Hasabe, how much noise is there in your city?
There's much. It's very quiet.
Okay, pay attention.
There's none.
There is none.
Sorry.
It's very quiet. You see that there is none because it's very quiet. If it is very quiet, you have to say none. Okay? None.
Yes.
Okay? So pay attention. How much noise is there in your city? You say there is none because it's very quiet, right? You see? Okay, now write these questions with the words in parentheses, and you're gonna use much or many according to if it is plural or singular, singular or plural, you're gonna tell me. Okay, the first one is gonna be done by Hasabeth to Gabo, Hazabeth. The first one is an
Okay.
example, just pollution.
Is there much? Oh, me and Gabo.
Okay, Hazabeth to Gabo. Hazabeth, ask a question. Gabo, you answer. Okay, Hazabeth, do it.
Okay. Is there much pollution in your neighborhood?
No, there isn't. My neighborhood is very clean.
That's okay, very good. Now, what do you say, Gabo, to Jessica? Gabo, you ask a question. Jessica, you answer.
Are there parks?
Wait a
in
minute.
your
Remember that
neighborhood?
you're going to use much or
Sorry.
many. Much or many.
How many
Wait a minute.
are
Wait a minute. Observe that these are yes, no questions. Yes, no
All right.
questions. So you don't say how many because the answer is yes. You understand? And the answer is yes. You say, you start by the question similar to the previous one, but you're going to decide if this is singular or plural. What do you say? How much
Are
or how
there
many? No, you don't say how
are
much or how many. You say, are there or is there? Are there or is there? What do you say?
are there
Are
are
there?
there are there parks in your neighborhood?
Are there
Many.
many?
Parks.
Are there many? Are there many?
Are
What
there
is it?
many parks
Are there many
in your
parks
neighborhoods?
in your neighborhood? Okay, what is the answer? Are there many parks in your neighborhood? Okay, what is your answer?
Yes, there are. They're great for families.
They are great for families. Yes, there are. They are great for families. Okay, now, Jessica to Hazabeth. Jessica, can you please ask a question?
Yes, Hazabeth, are there much crime in your neighborhood?
Crime?
There's
Is crime singular or plural? Jessica,
I say much.
but you have to say is there or are there. What do you say? Is there or are there?
Okay. Is there much
Ah,
crime in your neighborhood?
that's okay. Is there much crime? Is there much crime? So is for singular. Okay, so you say, is there much crime in your neighborhood? Hazabeth, what do you answer?
There's none. It's very safe part of the city.
It's a very safe part of the city. Okay, now Hazabeth, ask Hagao the last question. Laundromats.
Laundromat. Okay.
Laundromats. Laundromat.
Are there many laundromats in your neighborhood?
Okay. Are there
Um,
many laundromats? Because this is plural. So you say, are there many? Not much. Okay, good. What do you say? Gabo?
yes.
Yes? You don't
The
include yes. No, you just say this. What do you say?
sorry. There aren't any. A lot
There
of people
aren't.
have their own washing machine.
Okay, there aren't any. A lot of people have their own washing machines. Okay, washing machines. Are there many laundromats here in Guadalajara, Jessica?
Yes.
There are many. One every corner, right? One laundromat every corner. Are there many laundromats right there in Santiago, Chile?
Yes.
Yeah,
There are
many. There
many.
are many, because electricity probably is very expensive and you don't want to pay for electricity and water. You don't want to spend so much water. And it is easier and faster, probably easier and faster. Probably if your machine is out of order, if your washing machine is out of order, you're going to pay a lot of money, right? So people prefer taking their clothes to a laundromat, okay? Let's go back to the previous page, which was here, right? And you're going to ask and answer questions here. Write answers to these questions about the neighborhood, and then practice with the partner. Now, Hasabe, could you please ask the first question
First.
about this one?
Okay.
About this neighborhood. Oh no, your neighborhood. Your neighborhood is a personal answer. Okay. Now, it's your neighborhood.
Is there
Hasabe,
much parking?
is there much parking? Where? In, okay, Gabo. Is there much parking in your neighborhood?
Parking. Yes, there are.
Yes, there is much parking. If you say there are many parking spaces, okay, parking spaces, it would be different because parking is for general. Parking is singular. So you say, yes, there is much parking. Or there are many in this case, observe, there isn't much. There isn't much parking because you see many cars are on the street, okay? But in your neighborhood, it depends on you. Okay, Gabo, could you please ask Jessica the second question about her neighborhood?
Are there many apartments building, Jessica?
Repeat it after me. Buildings. Buildings. Okay?
Buildings.
What do you say, Jessica?
Yes, there are.
There are many.
Many.
Many apartment buildings. Okay, Jessica Tuhasa, number 3.
How much traffic is there?
Yes.
No.
There.
Wait a minute, Hasa. When the question is a WHO question, HOW or WHO question, for example, WH question, you cannot answer ever yes or no. No.
Okay.
You don't answer yes, you don't answer no. Your question is, how much traffic is there? And you say, there is much
There.
or there isn't much. You understand? Or
There is much traffic.
Or there is a little. There is a little traffic. You understand?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, yes. Well, so repeat the question. How much traffic is there in your neighborhood? What is your answer?
There is much traffic there.
There is much traffic
here.
there. Okay, here. Okay, you have to say here in Santiago, okay? And here in your neighborhood. Ask Jessica, Hazabeth, ask Jessica number 4 about drugstores.
Jessica, how many drugstores are there?
In your neighborhood.
There are just a few drugstores.
Just a few? Okay. Now, Jessica, ask Gabo the next question, number 5.
Okay. Is there much noise?
Gabo, is there much noise in your neighborhood?
No, there isn't.
Only on Saturdays. Only on Saturdays. You can say only on Saturday when people are drinking beers and dancing on the streets. Okay.
Only on Saturday and
Okay.
Sunday.
They're on Saturdays and Sundays, but the rest there isn't much noise. Now, Gabo, ask number 6. Sorry, ask number 6 to Jessica.
Sure. Jessica, are there many shopping malls?
No. There are a few shopping malls.
A few shopping malls, just 2 or 3 shopping malls, not many.
Yes.
A few. Okay, Jessica, ask Hazabeth the next one.
Okay. Is there much pollution in your neighborhood?
Yes.
Is there much pollution in your neighborhood?
Yes, there is much pollution in Santiago.
In Santiago, okay. Now continue, Hasa. Ask Gabo the last question.
Okay, Gabo, many fast food restaurants are there?
How many fast food restaurants there?
Remember what fast food restaurants are? Pollo Bronco, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Burger
Uh,
King, McDonald's. Come on, are there many?
there are many fast restaurants.
Fast food restaurants, you know? Fast food restaurants.
Yes.
Okay, group activity. Write questions like in those in exercise part A about these topics. Then ask and answer the questions. Okay, cafes, crime, parks, trash, public transportation, schools, right? Traffic lights. For example, Hazabeth, ask Jessica about, or Jessica, ask Hazabeth about schools. Jessica, ask Hazabeth about schools.
Okay, Hazabeth. Um, how
How many or are there? You can ask whatever you want, but including schools.
how many schools
there?
are in Santiago, Chile?
Are there in your
Are there
neighborhood?
in
In your neighborhood. Not in Santiago, Chile, but in your neighborhood, around. You understand, Hazabeth?
Yes, there are many schools in my neighborhood.
How many?
Yes.
There are?
There are many.
There are many.
Yes,
Okay.
there are many schools in my neighborhood.
In your neighborhood. Okay, Hazabeth, ask Gabo about any other here. Traffic lights in Puerto Vallarta. Traffic lights in Puerto Vallarta. Yeah.
Traffic lights. How much traffic lights
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You cannot ask how much because traffic lights is plural.
It's plural. How many?
How many traffic lights? Or you can ask, are there many traffic lights in Puerto Vallarta? Are there many traffic lights in Puerto Vallarta? Okay, what do you say, Cabo?
There are many traffic lights. I think 20,000.
20,000. My goodness,
I don't know.
More than here in Guadalajara. No, that's impossible. Okay, Gabriel, ask Jessica about any other case. For example, trash. Trash in La Calma. Trash in La Calma. Trash in La Calma. Ask any question. Yes, no question, or with what do you use? How much or how many? How much or how many?
How much?
How much? Because trash is singular.
How much? How much trash is there?
In La Calma. In La Calma. How much trash is there in La Calma?
How much trash is there in La Calma?
There is not much.
There is not much. There isn't much. There is a little. There is a little. You can say there is a little. There isn't much.
It's clean.
Or you can say it's very clean. La Calma is a clean
It's nice.
neighborhood.
It's nice. I like it.
Yes, it's nice. It's nice. It's a nice neighborhood. I know it's better than Las Aguilas, the place where I live, right? Better than Las Aguilas. Las Aguilas is a little dirty. It's a little dirty. Okay, now Jessica, ask me about anything here. Ask me about the crime, or about cafes, or about parks, whatever you want.
Okay, how many parks are in Las Aguilas?
In Las Aguilas. Oh, there are, I would say that there is only one. The one which is next to you, which is Los Pinitos. And it is next to La Calma, but it is a little far away from me. I have to walk about 7 or 8 blocks in order to get there. 7 or 8 blocks, because I live next to 18 de Marzo Avenue. So I have to walk a lot. But it's okay. It's okay. I think there are not many.
How much crime is there in your neighborhood?
Well, I would consider there is a little crime, not so much, not much, a little. It's
Right.
this neighborhood is safe. It's safe. The same as in La Calma. La Calma is safe. Probably La Calma is
All right.
safer than Las Águilas, right? Safer than Las Águilas. Okay, now let's continue with the interchange number 8. Where are we? Where are we? Playing a guessing game. You know what guessing game is? That you guess, you don't know, but you try to find out in your brain, okay, what the answers are. Interchange from page 122. Let's go there. Let's go there. 122. Interchange 8. Okay, observe this. This is where are we? Where are we? Okay, but this game is going to take a lot of time, and it is time in 5 minutes. It's gonna be a break. So we don't have time to do this, and it's kind of no, it's not good. We are running out of time. Running out of time. Uh,
Sure.
and this kind of game is not. Do you remember Ludo or Monopoly? This is kind of
Yes.
a
Yes.
Ludo Monopoly. We are not gonna be here for playing any Ludo or Monopoly, you know. But it would be good to be playing this, but there is no chance. So let's go back to the previous page, which is here, right? And let's continue. And this writing must be done by you. What are you gonna do? Read the paragraph Kate wrote about her neighborhood. Now you write a paragraph about your neighborhood and describe what type of neighborhood it is and what places are or aren't in your area. Okay? Can you read this? This could be considered that you can do it rapidly in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, but no more. And we are going to leave the next one for tomorrow. Okay? The next
Okay.
page for tomorrow. But now we are going to cover this. Okay, can you please read Hassa up to this here, the first sentence, and then you read the second, Jessica, and then you read the next, Gabo.
Okay.
Okay, one sentence each.
Okay.
One sentence each. Hassa, would you please start?
Okay. I live in a very nice neighborhood near my office. So I walk or ride my bike to work every morning.
Okay, continue, Jessica.
It's a very green area with many trees and on a small but beautiful parks.
Okay, repeat it again. Area, area,
Area.
area. Okay, now, Gabo, could you please continue the next one?
Yes. It's also very convenient. There
Convenient.
is a
Repeat
shop.
convenient. Convenient. Okay, continue
Convenient.
reading.
There is
Yeah.
a shopping mall behind my building. In the mall, there are 2 drugstores, a bank, and a grocery store.
Okay, stop there, please. Okay, when you said building, can you repeat building?
Building.
Building. Okay, that's okay. Continue reading, Hassa. Hassa? I think internet is failing. Hassa, there?
Okay.
Okay, continue, please, right here. And there is a cafe.
And
And
there is a cafe with great food and good prices.
Okay, great food. Great, not great,
food.
but great food and good
Great
prices.
food.
Great food and delicious food and good prices. Okay, continue reading, Hasabe. Okay, up to here.
Okay.
Again?
Continues.
See, yeah.
I get coffee there every morning.
Okay, the last one is for you, Jessica. Can you continue reading? But?
Yes, but there isn't a library, and most books at the bookstore are expensive.
Continue?
At the bookstore are expensive. Oh
Okay.
well, nothing is perfect.
Nothing is perfect. Okay. You know what this person is doing here is a description. Describe. You can describe your neighborhood completely, about everything, about supermarkets, about whatever you want, grocery stores, drugstore, churches, or whatever, and you write it down so that tomorrow you will have to read it for us, and you're going to answer questions that we're going to make to you. Okay? So please
Okay.
write a short paragraph describing your place, and tomorrow we will read it. But tomorrow we will continue here, right? This is the last page of unit number 8. We are in the middle of the book right now. Observe the next one is the what is called the well, time is up. Is up. Time is up. We continue here. So let me stop because it's over. Time is over. Okay? Let me stop sharing this. Okay? See you tomorrow. Okay? At
Thank
this
you.
page. Have a
Thank
nice
you.
day,
See you
nice
tomorrow.
evening, and good night. Okay?
You
Bye
too.
bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.